Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant, Rajan, and welcome back to Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com, the only community where you get guided assistance to invest in stock market, bonds, mutual funds, fixed deposits, and all kinds of insurance. If you're not a part of this amazing community yet, do join it by going to our website mentioned in the scroll here. So, talking about the market, what an amazing day. We could see every stock kind of doing really great. In fact, we could see that Nifty finally has broken the major resistance of 18,000. But if you see, is it time to celebrate? I would say not yet, because one thing that we need to understand, multiple times of late, I think this is the fourth time or third or fourth time the Nifty is actually crossing 18,000 now, since last year October. So every time it has seen a resistance. So once it has seen a resistance close to 18,330, and second, for three times it has seen a close resistance at 18,088. So that these are two levels to be watched. So 18,088 is of course going to be an important level, but then the way things are going on across, I'll tell you something. Just wait for some more time. Okay. So what happened yesterday? Yesterday we could see huge buying, right? So we could see huge buying in the market, and that was majorly powered by FIIs. FIIs have actually bought for more than 4,000 crores. Yes, they're again back to big buying. So they had a big buying on Friday, and after that, on Monday, yesterday also there was a big buying of almost 4,000 plus crores, which led to the rise in the market. We could see major stocks rising, especially their favorites, FII favorites like HDFC, clients, all rising up yesterday. So there was something really good and powering the market. But then the only thing that we could see kind of slightly cautious was, of course, the IT sector. IT sector opened with a gap up, and we could see a big rise in the morning. Especially you should just open the chart of Infosys and Tech Mahindra. So Infosys actually rose up in the morning, and then from there it was a volatile day and finally closed still higher. But then Tech Mahindra was something that you should actually open the chart and see, because the way it opened and went on a rally, just after some time, as we could see it almost closing on almost more than 2.5%. That was when there was a big selling that came in, and we could see a nosedive in Tech Mahindra. So a major reason was nothing but, a market is going to be cautious because the results are out today for Tech Mahindra. So if you look at the results, I would say it would be kind of mixed, I would say, because for Tech Mahindra, the revenue has to improve. So probably that should have improved in this quarter compared to last quarter. There would be definitely quarter on quarter increase in profit also. But then coming to year on year, definitely it is going to be slightly lesser. So that is expected because of all the cost that has gone up, especially the manpower cost. But then I'm still expecting decent results from Tech Mahindra. So let us see if at all it comes out with good results. That would be a stock to watch, because it has already corrected almost 40% from its peak. So, and it, being a fundamentally strong stock, that would be a great stock to take an entry in. So based on the result today, probably I would say Tech Mahindra would be a great pick, for a long-term perspective. Similarly, we could see Nykaa. So Nykaa was one stock that we spoke about even on the Sunday meeting, if you remember. So in that, as we discussed, Nykaa was, seeing some positivity. First of all, the cosmetic industry is something that's doing good already, and that is expected to grow only higher in the upcoming months. Second thing we discussed is their expansion plan to the Middle East. The third thing was the new CTO from Amazon, who is moved into Nykaa. So these are things that actually which is giving positivity. But apart from that, yesterday there was a special news that came in. So the Nykaa was up for a bonus share delivery on 3rd of November. So the next date was 3rd. So yesterday the company changed that date and they made it to 11th of November. Now what can happen here? So as we had discussed in the Sunday meeting, the anchor investors who are invested in Nykaa have a 1 year lock-in period for selling out their shares. So that 1 year was going to be finishing on November 8th. So there were some expectations, there may be some anchor investors might even think of offloading the shares. But then there are two things. The price has actually come down so much in Nykaa. So there are chances that they may not be able to book really good profit. The second thing, now that if they, even they think of selling off the shares on 8th, then they even miss out on the bonus shares. So that's also something to be watched. We could see Nykaa hitting the upper circuit up by 20%, but then by day close, we could see it closing up by 17%. That is still good, I would say. Nykaa is another stock on a long-term perspective, I would say. So we are already invested there. Will continue to be as of now. So that's something that we could see some stock specific news yesterday. But apart from that, if you look at the results, yesterday there was three major results which we spoke about. One was Bharti Airtel, second was Tata Steel, and third was L&T. And just as we expected, L&T and Bharti Airtel has come out with amazing profits. In fact, Bharti Airtel profits are up by 163%. So that's a three-figure rise again for the second consecutive quarter, and definitely we are going to see some positivity there. But then if you see of late, the kind of rise it has happened, in fact, we bought it somewhere close to 680. So now it's almost, 830. So that's almost, more than 180 points up already. So we are already sitting with some really good profit in MPI family, and looking forward to some good movement there as well. So that's something that we'll look forward to. In fact, one of the most important things is it has already hit a brand new 52-week high yesterday. So today, after results come, let's see what happens. I'm expecting a gap up opening in Bharti Airtel. Let's see how things turn. So apart from that, if you look at the Europe market after Indian markets closed, we could see the Eurozone inflation data coming. Now that is where the negativity comes. Yes. So Eurozone inflation data has come and it has actually crossed more than 10%, right? So it's again on the rise. So that means the inflation is not going down in spite of multiple rise in interest rates by the central banks. So these are things which are going to, look slightly negative, and we could see the US markets also in a big tension. So we could see the, US markets opened and as soon as open, it started moving downwards. But then it was a volatile day, I would say, because it was just up, down, and that up-down movement went on till the end of the day, and still the US markets actually closed lower. So if you look at the Nasdaq, Meta again continued to fall, and Meta is the parent company of Facebook, and naturally that actually gave weakness to Nasdaq, and it was down by almost 1%. So we could see that US markets are getting cautious because the Federal Reserve meeting is starting today in the US, and we will be keenly watching on what is the outcome of this meeting. The details will be coming out tomorrow evening after Indian markets close. So definitely we are expecting volatility in the market today and tomorrow. But then with all these things, I'm still not understanding where is that positivity coming in the SGX Nifty. Yes, SGX Nifty is right now trading close to 18,148. That's almost again 150 point higher than what we closed yesterday in India. So I'm not sure if that can actually open, because if we have been seeing the last entire week, SGX Nifty has not been level that could be seen, because never Nifty opened at a level what SGX Nifty was. So yesterday also we could see SGX Nifty was above 18,000, but then we opened almost 100 points down at 17,900. So today it is at 18,150. So will it, definitely it was going to open above 18,000, but then today being on Tuesday, I have my BNI meeting. So naturally, I'm having a report early at 6:45 today. So at 6:45, as I looked at, it was at 148. Probably, we need to watch, because US Dow futures are kind of flat, I would say. It's not going up, not down. So will this trend continue till 9 o'clock? That's something to be watched. And even if that happens, then probably we could see an opening close to 18,000 to 18,050. So if that happens, we can expect a resistance at 18,088, like I said, and that needs to be what. If that is broken strongly, 18,090 is broken and closed strongly today, then the next resistance would be close to 18,300 to 18,350. So these are important levels to watch on the higher side. On the lower side, is I would say 17,800 is a very important support. 18,000 itself is a good support. And if 17,800 next, I would say, would be 17,500. So, it's time that we actually step up our positions in gold club selling. So naturally, we'll be taking some new positions today. So that's something that we'll be looking out for. Apart from that, if you look at the important results that are coming up today, the major focus would be, of course, on Tech Mahindra. So that's where we have a good investment there. So Tech Mahindra results are something that would be looked at. And, second important result would be looked at would be Nykaa, which is also up for results today, which I'm expecting to be good. And then we have Adani Ports. Though we are not interested, we still, kind of have been looking at Adani keenly. So of course that is one more stock that we'll be looking at. So these are three important stock that would be giving out their results today. Let's see how things turn out in the market, and let's enjoy the market the way it is. So definitely, I'm sure all of you MPA members should be really enjoying the way the market has been turning out and the way we at MPA family have been making amazing profits out of it. So do comment your reactions, and I'm sure it would be great to read that. So with that, this is Srikant Rajan signing off, wishing you all a great day ahead. Of course, I will join the meeting or the market slightly late today because, after the meeting of BNI, I would be joining that time around probably 9:50, 9:30 would be a time. So yes, we will catch up there more in the community. So with that, this is Srikant signing out. But before we leave, do press the like button if you love the content that we share. That of course motivates us. And do share this podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. And if you have not subscribed the channel, definitely you should consider, because this helps you keep update from the market and also helps you grow your finance together. Goodbye. Have a great day.